What's up, you guys? Welcome back. So lately I have had no motivation to get any type of cleaning done around my house. So I figured that I would combine all of my 2020 spring cleaning videos into one. So in case you guys are also feeling the same way, unmotivated to get any cleaning done, today's video is jam-packed with tons of cleaning motivation to help you tackle your house from top to bottom. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up so it reaches more people. And also let me know in the comment section what you're tackling today on your to-do list. Today I'm going to start off in our family room because as you can see, it is a mess. We literally just got back from a birthday party, so Riley had all of the contents from her goodie bag spread out onto the table. And then although she did eat some of the pizza at the party, which I'm so excited about because she is an extremely picky eater, I did end up having to pick up some McDonald's on the way home because it wasn't enough to keep her full. So I'm going to do a quick cleanup in here and then work my way around the house. Heading on over to our dining room. This is a place that you guys don't see too often on my channel, only because we don't really eat in here other than the holidays. But I knew I really wanted to wash the linen table because there were a couple like marks and spills and stuff like that. And then I was gonna do a quick wipe down of Riley's high chair.
Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back cause you'd rather stay.
This past weekend, the weather was so nice and it's really starting to get me excited for this spring. I've even started thinking about possibly going on a trip. I shared with you guys on Instagram how work has been crazy busy, so I think unplugging for a bit is exactly what I need.
When you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell, I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You do it right. Hold me tight when I need it. And you always like
I've noticed that every time I want to use the dishwasher to clean the dirty dishes in the sink, I always have a ton of dishes that were left in from the last wash. I am so bad at remembering to take all of this stuff out. Let me know if you guys do the same exact thing.
Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes.
Today I'm doing a quick clean of the kitchen because on Saturday I have a spring deep clean for you guys. I am going in and wiping down all of the cabinets. I'm polishing the sink. I'm cleaning the appliances, the trash can, you name it, I'm getting it done. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed for that. And if you guys are ready for some spring cleaning videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up.
Wait a second, I don't need you. Then why so settled? I withdrew. Still it feels just like I'm waiting for something better. Wait a second, I wanna stay up late with my heart in your head.
If you've noticed, we've moved this plant around the house because it did bloom at one point, but then all the flowers died and there are new bulbs that are coming out. I just want to try and find the best place that has the most amount of sunlight. I am so bad when it comes to taking care of plants.
Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. 'Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had. Or just the best you've ever had. 'Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster. When I'm with you, I feel different, like I'm brand new. Let's ignore it. Still it feels just like I'm waiting for something better. Wait a second, I wanna stay up late with my heart in your hand. Maybe stare too much 'cause you don't understand. You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous.
Moving on over to our makeshift mudroom. This is an old DIY video that I had done a while back, and I will link it up in the cards for you guys if you're interested. But this is the hall that we enter from the garage, and this is where we house all of our shoes, jackets, mail, and as you can see, we have not looked at the mail in a minute. I just feel as if there's so much like junk mail that it's so hard to keep up with everything. So half of this stuff is getting thrown away, but it was definitely time to go through everything.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the I met you in the
that time that I need to start going through all of Riley's toys and slowly start to throw or give them away. Half of this stuff she doesn't even play with, but you know, if she sees it, then all of a sudden it's her favorite new toy. By the way, if you missed my recent video, I showed you guys how I transformed her play kitchen. It was such a hot mess in the beginning and I absolutely loved the way it turned out. So I will link that up in the cards for you guys in case you're interested.
Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the
So apparently Riley got a hold of her potty training stickers because I figured every time she pee-peed in the potty, I would give her a sticker, but I don't know how she got a hold of these, and she literally stuck this all over her kitchen, all over her toys. So that's what you see me basically picking up.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer. When you left it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the from my given disaster. Speed away from the holy mind. Pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you
I didn't end up getting through everything I needed in the 2 hours while she was taking a nap. So once she did wake up, I headed immediately into her room. And like I mentioned earlier, she likes to throw all of her clothes on the floor for some odd reason. I have no idea. So I'm gonna do a quick tidy up in her room.
just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you looked like in rain. That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good. You got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to never end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
So of course, this video would not be complete without having my little helper around. And while I was editing this video, she came over after taking her bath and she was so excited to see herself up on the screen. And she said the cutest little thing to me. She said, "Thank you, Mommy, for cleaning." She is so sweet. I feel as if kids are so appreciative for the little things that we do. So I just cherish those moments.
Alone, but you got me good. Or you got hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. Like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you were able to get some cleaning done and knock some items off your to-do list. For more cleaning motivation, make sure you're subscribed for weekly videos, and I will catch you guys in a couple days for another video. So I'm starting off by decluttering the countertops. I figured that I would do a light cleaning first and then dive into the deep cleaning. Let me know if you guys are cleaning along with me down in the comments. What are you tackling today on your to-do list? And also, if you guys are coming over from Courtney's channel, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out today's video. My name is Nia, and I'm a working mom with a 2.5-year-old little girl named Riley. And here on my channel, I post tons of cleaning motivation to help the everyday working mom balance life and tackle your to-do list. So if you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you, and go on and introduce yourself down below so I can personally say hi.
Told you so. And even if the sky was falling down, you never noticed anyone around. I don't wanna be the one that said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.
Starting off with our dishwasher, I'm gonna do a deep clean and take as many parts out so I can get as close to the filter as possible. I'm going to rinse off this piece that you just saw me take out right now, along with the little containers that we put all of our utensils in as well. Give that a good rinse, and then I'm going to add some vinegar into a bowl and run a hot cycle. I figured that this could clean itself while I then move on to the rest of the kitchen.
Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one that said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.
before running the cycle, I'm going to dip a cloth into the vinegar and wipe down the wheels and the side of the dishwasher.
But I told you so.
Moving on to the microwave, another thing that can self-clean. So I'm going to put in a cup of warm water and then 1 tablespoon vinegar. Put that on high for 5 minutes, and this is really going to help loosen up all the gunk and stuff like that that sprays all over the microwave. And then I'm going to go in and clean the stovetop.
I know you've been down thinking about him again. I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You can put on your dress, we can play your favorite song, and I will take care of you, care of you, care of you. This is what we need, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Baby, you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body. Breakups leave the scars, you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You can put on your dress, dancing to your favorite song. Everybody will sing along, sing along, sing along. So put your hands up, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Baby, you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body.
Deep cleaning definitely takes a lot out of you because you tend to clean things that you might have neglected on an everyday basis. So by finishing the microwave, that was one more thing that I can check off my to-do list. And now I'm going to clean the grates on the top of the stove. I'm not doing anything fancy. All I'm using is a scrubby to get that stuff clean.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good.
Now it's time to tackle these cabinets. I tell you, it's so easy to get like hand marks on them, grease, especially the cabinets that are over the stove. So I'm going to go and use this Easy Off to wipe down all of the cabinets as well as underneath them, because honestly, I couldn't even tell you the last time I did that.
Keep on driving and driving.
As I was working my way around the kitchen, I realized that it was definitely time to get these curtains washed. So I'm going to take those down really quick and add those into the wash and let those clean while I finish the rest of this kitchen.
Forgot how you looked like in rain. That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me head don't feel much back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down.
The light fixture above the sink is definitely one of the neglected areas. It's not the last one. I will be showing you guys another really nasty part that hasn't been cleaned in a while. So I'm going to go in with some multi-purpose cleaner and wipe this down.
It's just a border, but when we're floating up like helium. Sip me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border, but when we're floating up like helium.
Out the trash, I'm going to do a deep clean of the bins as well as reach as far into the cabinet as I possibly can. And this is the other area that I was telling you that was neglected. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of crap that must have spilled down at the bottom. Clearly nobody wiped it up, of course. So I'm going to put a little bit of dish detergent in the bins and then fill it up with water and kind of let that sit for a little, and then I'm going to give that a good scrub.
Talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm
I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You do it right. Hold me tight when I need it. And you always like what I like we know each other. But sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another. Talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it?
Another task I can check off my to-do list, and it feels so good. I'm going to do a quick dusting of the ceiling and any of the corners because of course, you know, you get a little bit of cobwebs and things like that in the corners. And I'm also going to be wiping down the fan. This is a fan that we have in our kitchen, and to be honest, we don't even really use it that often. Maybe in the summertime to get some nice like air circulation going, but for the most part, it typically just stays there as a light fixture.
I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice. 'Cause out of sight.
The next task on my to-do list is to deep clean and polish the sink. So I'm adding a little bit of baking soda as well as some warm water. What I'm really trying to get is a paste-like consistency. So I'm playing around with this by adding a little bit of baking soda and then adding a little bit more water. And then I'm going to let this sit and dry.
Chewing my bones out when he's done is spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night. All in or nothing, not gonna stop. Dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. He looks at me like I know what he's thinking, but I don't have a clue. True talent in avoiding conversation, yeah, it's almost rather cruel. Oh, I know.
By this time, the paste has dried, so I'm gonna go in with a damp cloth and wipe that all up. And then I'm gonna follow it up with a dry cloth and make sure to wipe down the sink and get it completely dry because we cannot move on to the next step without having the sink completely dried. Once I finish doing that, I'm gonna go in with about a tablespoon of flour and I'm gonna sprinkle that all over the sink and use another dry towel, and I'm really just going to give that a nice scrub, and this is supposed to help polish the entire sink. I personally could not tell the difference between the sink before and after. It didn't look shinier than it was before, but let me know down below if you guys see a difference. And then I'm gonna follow it up with some orange essential oil and just gonna throw that down the sink to give it a nice smell.
Share my lipstick, taste my breath.
Hours have literally gone by and your girl is tired of cleaning. So we are almost there, guys. If you are cleaning along with me, then power through it. You are almost finished. I'm gonna quickly wipe down the countertops and then start sweeping the floors and prepping them to be mopped.
No hesitation, took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for
adding a little bit of Fabuloso to the water. I'm then going to mop the floor. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me today and deep cleaning along with me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and you found just the motivation you need to tackle your home and prep it for the spring. Make sure to check out Courtney's video. I will have that link down below for you guys, and I'll see you right back here in a couple days for another video.
Something better.
So I've been deep cleaning my house room by room because for me it's less overwhelming. There is no way that I would be able to get this all done in one day. So today I'm going to be focusing on my living room as well as the front entry. These are honestly areas that don't get used too often just because we don't really have as many guests come over, and then most of the time we are walking in through the garage, but it still needs to be tackled because as you can see, when I moved the couches away, there was a bunch of just random dust and stuff like that behind there.
Even a little bit mad might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had, or just the best you've ever had.
Thankfully, these couches are so much easier to move than the couches in our family room. So if you did miss that deep clean, I will link it down below as well as in the cards for you. But I am always shocked to see how much stuff is behind couches, things that happen to fall through. And even like, to be honest, there's always like little bugs or spiders and things like that that tend to get there. So it's always a mystery to see what's behind there.
Something better. Wait a second, I wanna stay up late with my heart in your hand. Maybe stay too much cause you don't understand. You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had, or just the best you've ever had, or just the best you've ever had, or just the best you've ever had.
So I didn't even realize how dirty these windows are, but just you wait and see. I am almost embarrassed to show you guys, but this is real life.
Right now I'm standing in the corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing.
So I only had to clean one side of the window because the other side actually, we must have lost the screen, and the area that you see me cleaning right now was completely spotless.
Getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want.
It it had been some time since we had moved this piano, and it's actually a piano from my grandma. And when I was younger, my sister and I actually learned how to play piano. We took piano lessons, so I wanted to make sure that I was gentle and didn't move it too much, because you can definitely tell it is an older piano and I didn't want to break it or anything. Did you guys ever play an instrument when you were younger? I played the piano, and then I also played the flute.
Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm...
This year I was thinking about planting some flowers, and I do not have a green thumb at all, but I saw this tutorial on Pinterest. It was where you took like a whiskey bin or barrel, and then you add the dirt and you can pick which flowers that you want to plant inside. Is that something that you guys do as well? Do you like to plant flowers in the springtime? And I was also thinking this would be something fun to do with Riley.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it? Keep getting under your thick skin, trying on not building a nest in your weaknesses. Swimming around in your bloodstream, can't make it stop. Oh, I just need to tell you that. Oh, no, don't let them get in your head, So don't, please don't let them get in your head,
To finish off the living room, I'm gonna untie the curtains, and then I'm gonna use a lint roller to go over the curtains. I actually saw this on Lauren Romanick's channel, and I thought it was pure genius.
We're gold inside the rust, so I know you feel it. Keep getting under your thick skin, trying on not building a nest in your
Moving on to our hallway closet, I'm definitely interested to see what I find in here. And then of course I have my little helper, but I'm not quite sure how much of a help she was today. You guys will see in just a little bit.
Let them get in your head, So don't, please don't let them get in your head, They don't know you like I do. Like I do. They don't know you like I do. Oh, don't, no, don't let them get in your head, So don't, please don't let them get in your
I couldn't even believe how many different coats we have, and I do understand that of course you need your like heavy coat for the winter time, maybe a nicer coat that you wear to church, and then a lighter coat for the fall and springtime, but this was way out of control.
your frustration. Just say a word. Keep on staring at the pavement. God knows who hurt. Ooh, your mind is a ghost town, echoing inside your walls. 5 feet underground now. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one who said, oh, I told you so. And even if the sky was falling down, you never noticed anyone around. I don't wanna be the one who said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.
This is everything that I am getting rid of. I'm probably going to go through the jackets just one more time to see if there's anything else I can get rid of. I've had this bag of Beanie Babies since I was young, and I ended up looking online and none of them besides one is actually like a collector's item. So I'm going to get rid of all of these. I let Riley pick out a couple so she can play with and keep them. This floppy hat, we don't ever use it. Some like old school timer thing that you can hook up to your lights. We don't even use that. A couple of different coats and jackets. And then we even had some college, what is it called? I'm like blanking out. Like the college little like robe things, whatever like that. So we're gonna get rid of this as well. Then there's a whole bunch of this like felt stuff, and then some glitter that I'm gonna hold on to because Riley always likes to do crafts. So I just have to figure and find some like cute and fun crafts and things like that to do with her. And then all the way back there is this like old school, I think it's like backgammon game. So that is gonna go as well. I'm going in with the Totally Awesome cleaner from the Dollar Tree. I am obsessed with this stuff. It's really great for spot cleaning. So I'm going to go up and down the stairs and make sure I get any little marks before vacuuming. And honestly, this is why I don't like carpet, because with hardwood, you don't have to worry about spot cleaning.
Echoing inside your walls, 5 feet underground now. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one who said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so. My kingdom on lockdown. You never give me any chance. Watch me on my way out. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one that said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.
think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh, baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams.
There were a few marks on the wall and the heater that I wasn't able to get off with the multi-purpose cleaner, so I went in with the Mr. Magic eraser and it was able to get everything off.
Keep moving like the river goes, baby, going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I love you the most.
So I'm starting off in my kitchen because there are tons of things that are going to be changing around here. So I'm going to start off with cleaning, getting everything off of the countertops, and then we can start on decorating. I'm also going to be moving a few appliances around because I feel like things are maybe a little bit too cluttered, and I want to see if I move a couple of things around, how that will function better for us. Also, if you guys are coming over from Natasha's channel, welcome. My name is Nia and I am so glad you're here. I hope you guys find tons of cleaning motivation from today's video, along with some spring decor ideas. I would love it if you stuck around by clicking the subscribe button down below and joining my YouTube family. Also, make sure to introduce yourself down below. I would love to say hi.
Just watch me break it. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want to keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
This particular morning, Riley helped me make biscuits, and she's an extremely picky eater, and I'm finding that the more she helps me out in the kitchen, the more likely she will give things a try. So she did have a small bite of the biscuits. However, she said she didn't like it, which is completely fine. The fact that she's even taking bites of it is a huge win for us.
'Cause you and I are something I wish for every day. So I hope you look my way, but yeah, she didn't even see me gaze yesterday. 'Cause I know I am nobody to ya, and it feels just like you want me to go now. But I hope you slow it down, hope you slow it down. 'Cause what I really need is your time, so will you let me like that?
all cleaned up. Now it's time to decorate. I found these 4-piece mats from Home Goods and I instantly fell in love with them. So I'm going to put them up near the bar stools because honestly, we do not sit down at our table and eat. We typically sit on the bar stool. So I'm going to lay these out. And then I also have this china that we've had for a while now, and it has like flowers on it, so it was really giving me those spring vibes.
Just like that, like me like that, like me like that, just like that. Slow it down.
I really wanted to add something else to the island. I felt like it was a bit bare, so I found this wood board, and what I love most about it is the fact that it does spin around. So I figured I could add some nice flowers on here, one of these ceramic houses that I picked up from the Target dollar spot, and then also one of my favorite candles from Bath and Body Works to keep the kitchen smelling nice.
Like me like that, just like that, just like that, just like that. Like me like that, just like that.
So I decided to put our air fryer in this nook, and then I also picked up this huge bowl from Home Goods. I love just how like deep it is and how it is able to hold so much more fruits.
Won't you sing out your frustration? Just say a word. Keep on.
There's nothing like fresh baked goods, and these are apple muffins that I had made earlier on in the day. I will leave the link to the recipe down below. They are so good, and I honestly am not sure how long they're going to last.
Your walls 5 feet underground now. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one to say, oh, I told you so. And even if the sky was falling down, you never noticed anyone around. I don't wanna be the one to say, oh, I told you so. But I told you so. Keep on acting out like strangers. Scream out loud. I will go if nothing changes. So change your heart. Ooh, your mind is a ghost town, echoing inside your walls. 5 feet underground now. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one to say, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.
Moving on into Riley's playroom, I did a quick cleanup in here because as you can see, she dumped all of her play food. And then what I'm gonna do is decorate her play kitchen area. And then you see these wooden kind of like baskets. I'm not really sure what they're called, but these wooden baskets, I'm gonna be using these for a DIY later. So definitely make sure to stay tuned for that.
My kingdom on lockdown. You never give me any chance. Watch me on my way out. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one that said, oh, I told you so. we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no.
Everything that I used to decorate her play kitchen area was picked up from the Target dollar section. It was one of those random Target trips and I got stuck in the Target dollar section like always, but everything was super, super cute, and I think the most expensive thing might have been $5.
I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. And now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. And now, no words no more, no. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words no more.
Now moving on to the DIY, I used this wooden bin or basket or whatever, and then I found this wood stain in the garage, so I'm gonna use a paper towel and go over the entire thing and cover it.
You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. Words all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
Once that was finished and dried, I then used these styrofoam blocks that I actually picked up from the Dollar Tree, and then I found a bunch of these yellow tulip flowers from Michael's. I think they might have been on sale for $1, and I picked up 5 of them, and all I was doing is literally just adding them into the styrofoam.
The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel
door. I will say I wish I would have found like a better ribbon, one that was a little bit more full, but considering the situation that we are all in, I just did not want to run out to the store just for some ribbon. So this will just have to do.
City lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to
I hope you guys got tons of cleaning motivation and spring decor inspo from today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, and also make sure to check out Natasha's video. I will have it linked down below for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in a couple days in another video.
I really need to tell you something. 'Cause I feel alone in a room, surrounded by people. I wanna know if you're feeling it too.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another spring clean with me. Today I'm going to be focused on my bedroom, so I'm going to be deep cleaning the room as well as switching up some furniture. As long as I can remember, I've always been one who likes to switch things up by moving furniture around, and I'm super excited with the way it turned out, so make sure to stay to the end of the video and let me know your thoughts on the new layout. There's going to be tons of cleaning motivation, a little bit of decorating, and I hope you guys get the cleaning motivation you need to get up and tackle some area in your home.
Sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright. I feel like every word is so translucent, so real. Oh, won't you tell me how you do it?
This lamp has been coming off of the wall, so I decided to take that off because I was going to be moving the furniture around anyway, and I figured that Nick could help me rehang it later on once I have everything in place.
And with you, under street lights, right next to the skyline. With you, yeah, you. I've been listening to so many of my days. Now you just my makeup believer. I don't make this. You look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright. Everything is alright with you. Under street lights, right next to the skyline. With you, yeah, you. I've been listening to so many of my days. Now you just my makeup believer. I don't make this. You look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything.
I cannot even tell you guys how hard it was to move the rug as well as the bed and make sure that everything was straight and laying flat, but it did take some time, but I finally was able to get everything to work, and I cannot wait for you guys to see the final layout.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past sleep. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the battleship. So count to 10.
Since moving the bed over, I was able to vacuum certain areas of the rug that I wasn't able to get to in a while. So I went in with a little bit of carpet freshener, and then I'm gonna vacuum that right up.
Till it's way past sleep. Another closet we can fly with the baseline. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you. I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey
Next, I started to remove the things off of this tall dresser because I was actually going to be moving this to the other side of the room, and it also freed up some more space so I could vacuum the other side of the rug.
Remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild. Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Well, colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, wild.
I'm finishing up cleaning my side of the room, and I actually ended up finding this DIY room spray that I had made a while back. So I'm going to spray down the chair just to add a nice little aroma into the room, and then head over to the last section that I need to clean. I wasn't quite sure where I was going to add this like shelving unit into the room because there wasn't enough space to replace it where the tall dresser was, but I ended up finding a pretty good space that I think works pretty well, which you guys will see in just a minute.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, oh why can't you see it?
on was actually pretty easy because I had added these little like sticky pads at the corner of each piece of furniture, so it just glided right along the hardwood floors, and also I didn't have to worry about scratching them either.
We're gold inside the rust, so I know you feel it. Keep getting under your thick skin, trying or not, building a nest in your weaknesses. Swimming around in your bloodstream, can't make it stop. Oh, I just need to tell you that. Oh, don't, no, don't let them get in your head, in your head. So don't, please don't let them get in your head, in your head. They don't know you like I do. Like I do. They don't know you like I do. Oh, don't, no, don't let them get in your head, in your head. So don't, please don't let them get in.
I love to reuse like old candle holders, and I love the soft pink to this one, so I figured what better way than to use it as a floral arrangement. And I had some extra like styrofoam, so I'm cutting this in, putting it into the base, and then I'm going to add a bunch of white hydrangeas because those are my absolute favorite flower.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be. Where did it begin?
covers weren't completely dry just yet because I do like to add bleach to them and get them as white as possible. So I went ahead and at least added some new white sheets onto the bed.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on.
Since spring is here, I really wanted to add a little bit of color into the room, so I decided that I was not going to use the sham pillow covers for these pink pillows anymore. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like the pink, or do you think I should have it like an all white bedding?
It feels like I pretend, keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
So I ended up moving the bed just a little bit closer to the wall, and this way it gave me all this extra space here. And then so I moved the chair in this corner, so it's kind of more like a reading nook. I've been trying to read a book a month, so I figured this is a really great place for me to kind of just relax, unwind from the day, and read my book. And then Nick ended up putting these, like rehanging these on the wall. As you guys saw earlier in the video, the other one over here, it had fallen because it wasn't in a stud, so now they are perfectly hung. I then ended up moving this over here right in front of the window. Honestly, there was nowhere else to put it, and then I ended up putting all of my makeup on here. I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting this in the bathroom because it can the sections can come apart, so I'm going to see a way that I can kind of store everything under the sink there. And then I ended up taking this that we had in the closet. I figured it's a really nice display to put a candle and all of that stuff. And then over here I moved this dresser in the corner, and this is where it originally was, but I didn't think it was going to fit with the new TV that we bought, but it fits perfectly. Before I started moving any furniture around, I'm going to switch out her sheets and then throw the dirty ones in the wash.
I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me. Do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me. Do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow?
Now it's time for the heavy lifting, and I've been playing around with the idea of moving her crib to the other side of the room. It is closer to the door, so there is a fear that she might hear more noise. However, I figured this is the best opportunity to at least give it a try. Because this room is small and it also is our guest room, there isn't too much space that we have. So what I'm trying to do is figure out the best layout for the room that will really maximize the space.
No more, it shouldn't be unfair. I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me. Do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow?
that the bed has been moved, I'm prepping this area in space, so I'm going to sweep it up real quick. Also make sure to wipe down the baseboards. And then Nick actually had some sneakers hidden under the bed, so I'm going to move those into the hallway and figure out what I'm going to do with those later.
You say you're special, one of a kind, one of the better boys. I'm on your level, that's what you say, but all I hear is noise. I don't have time for trying my luck. I've been too hurt before. You're not that special, just give it up. I think I've had enough. I'm too busy loving my friends. I ain't got no love to spare for you. I'ma be that girl to the end.
The next thing on my to-do list was to tackle her bookshelves. I wanted to wipe them down, get all the dust off, and then I was going to go through all of her books and declutter them, see which ones I can throw away, give away, and also she had ripped some of them, so I was going to see if I can tape some of them back together. If I could not, then it was just time to dump them.
All I want is time with my girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend. I know you want me, boy, I can tell. So deep under my spell. Sorry, not sorry, that I'm no help.
For the most part, I was able to put most of her books back together, especially the Peppa Pig books. She loves reading these, so I wanted to make sure and save these as much as I possibly could. There was one book that I did have to throw out because there was no cover, and to be honest, what is the point of keeping a book without a cover? And then I was also going to go through and put away any of her like baby books, like the animals one where she can like touch and feel. I just think that she has outgrown those, so there's no sense in keeping them on the bookshelves.
That I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend. All I want is time with my girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriends. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, 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 no.
So I underestimated how big Riley was because when I tried putting her down for the night, I want to say like a couple nights after rearranging her room, she ended up grabbing some of the books and she was just flipping through the pages, quote unquote reading them at night. So I had to remove some of them or at least push them all the way over to the left.
Yeah, yeah, and I never wanna be your girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend. All I want is time with my girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriend. No, 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 no.
So I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to put the tall dresser because I was moving the bed and put it long ways across the wall. This way it gave us more room and almost created a small little play area for Riley. And honestly, if the wall was just a little bit longer, maybe about a few inches, I would be able to put the dresser right at the end of the bed, which would literally solve all of my problems.
This might come out as total madness, but just wait. I really need to tell you something. 'Cause I feel alone in a room surrounded by
I have an entire video on nursery organization hacks, and these bins have been such a lifesaver. I basically fold up any of her sheets and I like to put them under the bed to save a little bit of room.
under street lights right next to the skyline with you. Yeah, you. I've been a cynic for so many of my days. Now you just my makeup believer out of me. 'Cause you look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now
picking up any of Riley's toys that had fallen onto the floor, as well as grabbing anything that was left underneath the bed. I'm gonna lift the rug up so I can sweep underneath that, and then I'm going to adjust it a bit so that it fits just right into the room before vacuuming.
With you, under street lights, right next to the skyline. With you, yeah, you. I've been missing you for so many of my days. Now you just my makeup believer out of me. 'Cause you look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright. Everything is alright.
Now the tricky part that I was struggling with was where to hang her baby monitor. Before we had it sitting on top of the tall dresser, but here we have nowhere else to put it but on top of the wall. And I just wasn't sure how high it needed to be, so I added a couple of screws and we were able to get it just right. We could see the entire crib as well as onto the side.
There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh, na, na, na. Always knew that you were stubborn.
At first, I wasn't quite sure what to do with the tall dresser as well as these two drawer units from IKEA, and I figured that the best solution would be to put the tall dresser into the closet. So I'm moving the shelves all the way to the right to see if I can get the dresser to fit.
Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. Yeah.
So clearly it won't completely fit into the closet where we could open the drawers. So I think what we're gonna have to do is cut this shelf and this bar just a little bit because we're not too far in there. So maybe if we cut about this much off, we'll be able to put this in the closet, open the drawers, and then still have all of the shelving units that we need. So I decided to add these IKEA dressers up against the window because honestly there was nowhere else to put them. And then I'm going to tackle the closet and cut down the wire shelves a bit.
You want like this, so let's go. I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past sleep. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know, I know, I know, I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you.
I found this handheld saw in the garage, and I had actually used this when I needed to adjust the closet system in my bedroom, so I knew that it was just going to take a little bit of time to get these wires cut.
He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the battleship. So count to 10, then again, Mississippi. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another closet we can fly with the baseline. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
So as you could see, we moved her crib over on this wall, and the reason that I was going like back and forth is because it is a wall that shares with the bathroom and the shower, and we just did not want to wake her up if one of us was taking a shower. But I did test it out, and because she has a sound machine, you can't even hear a thing. Of course, we do have her bookshelves. I am obsessed with these things. I believe they're linked down below, but if not, I will link them down below for you guys. They save a ton of space. And then I did also put these little like dresser or drawers. I pulled them out from the closet and put them here to sit on. I do have to go through this one drawer because it's filled with like crafts and things like that, and it was up to the top. I didn't have to worry about Riley going through it, but now I do. So that will be in another video. And then simply having this bed on this wall is such a space saver. Look at how much room we have. Riley likes to sit down here and play with her toys, read her books, and all of that stuff, so it's great. Then we have her diaper genie and her cart over here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this picture, so I just put that there right now. And then we were able to get the dresser in the closet, so simply by just cutting a little bit off of the wire and the bar, we were able to get that fit in. So it's perfect right now, and I am absolutely in love with the way her bedroom turned out. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. Today I have an all-day whole house clean with me, filled with tons of cleaning motivation for you guys. I don't know about you, but trying to keep a clean home with everybody at home has definitely been a challenge. So I hope you guys get tons of cleaning motivation out of today's video. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing before you leave.
We're like a hurricane.
Starting off in my bedroom, making sure to make my bed as well as put away anything that was left out during the morning. And then I also needed to clean off my dresser a little bit, as well as put away the clothes that are sitting on the chair.
You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby.
Heading on over to the bathroom, I'm going to use these disinfectant wipes from Method, wipe down the toilet, wipe down all of the surfaces, and then clean the bathtub.
This rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful. It's just
Today I'm using this tub cleaner from Grove Collaborative that I had picked up a while back. I'm really starting to run out of some of my cleaning products, and the sponge that I used to use to clean the tub, it just started to go bad, and clearly I can't run to the Dollar Tree, so I was so happy to find this in the house.
like a ricochet. I used to let it in, all the things you said. You try to turn me into somebody else, but it will ricochet. I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep.
In this jar are some bath bombs that I had picked up from Lush, and to be honest, I'm finding out that I am not so much of a bath person. Like, maybe if I had a TV in the bath so I can kind of watch my shows in peace, but lately I have been making bath time a little bit more fun for Riley. I allow her to pick one out, and then she just loves crumbling them under the water, and she really enjoys the different colors for the bath. As I'm editing this video and see myself in the kitchen, I gotta tell y'all, it has been rough for the past like 24 hours because our fridge and freezer completely stopped working, and we have been trying to find like a mini fridge that we could purchase until somebody can come out and fix the fridge. So we finally literally just got the fridge in and we're putting it together downstairs, thankfully, because I was just so concerned and worried about like Riley's food and even our food and everything like that.
No, I don't even miss you a bit. You and I didn't work, didn't fit. And I think you were right, I admit. I do. I hope you hear me through. No, I was bad for you. So I gotta tell the truth. I didn't mean to call you a liar. I didn't mean to start up a fire, baby.
So here's a quick cleaning tip for you guys. I was watching a commercial and they were saying that if you have at least 8 items that need to be washed, to actually put them in the dishwasher rather than hand washing them, because you end up saving so much water. I had no idea. I would think like 8 dishes, like I might as well just hand wash them, because what's the point of even running the dishwasher? Let me know down below if you guys knew this.
I just wanted to give you a call. I regret what I said at the mall. No, I don't even miss you a bit. You and I didn't work, didn't fit. And I think you were right, I admit. I didn't mean to call you a liar. I didn't mean to start up a fire. Baby, hurting you was not my desire. The only thing to do is tell you I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a liar. I didn't mean to start up a fire. Baby, hurting you was not my desire. The only thing to do is tell you I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Ooh, baby, I'm sorry. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Ooh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. I didn't mean to call you a liar.
Since being stuck in the house, what's something that you started doing again that you haven't done in a while? For me, it's been baking. I really enjoy having Riley help me in the kitchen. We've made banana bread, apple muffins, and this week we made snickerdoodles, and I forgot just how good they are. And once Riley gets up from her nap, I think we are going to be making some sugar cookies from scratch.
Wait a second, I don't need you. Then why so settled? I withdrew. Still it feels just like I'm waiting for something better. Wait a second, I wanna stay up late with my heart in your head. Maybe stare too much cause you don't understand. You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. Cause I'm a fish when you way too humble.
Moving over to this table that's up against this wall, and it is always a catch-all for whatever. So there's always like papers or just random stuff that gets dumped onto here. So I'm gonna clean this up really quick. And then you also see this box that's filled with cups. I finally started the task of decluttering and organizing my kitchen cabinets. So I have filmed part of it, and make sure that you guys are subscribed because I will be posting that soon. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put it outside in the garage until spring cleanup.
Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit like the ancestor, or just the best you've ever had.
I got your letter, guess this is better. You win sometimes, lose sometimes, no need to apologize. It was the distance we had between us. You broke us down in disguise, no need to apologize. Ooh, 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 ooh. But I can't help that I miss you now, and I need to reminisce this cause ooh, 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 ooh. We're still at our moments and they keep coming back to me. I can't help that I miss you now. I can't help that I miss you now. Can't say I like it, but I can fight it. Some things are not meant to be, even if it's hard to see. I'll try to let go, it's not easy, you know. Some things are not meant to be, let's skip the apologies. Ooh, 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 ooh. But I can't help that I miss you now, and I need to reminisce this cause ooh, 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 ooh. We're still at our moments and they keep coming back to me.
So much dust and dirt collects underneath this couch, and it is way too heavy to be moving it all the time. So I'm gonna let the recliners up and try and sweep underneath it.
I can't help that I miss you now.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past sleep. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know, I know, I know, I know. Boy,
He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the
As I was cleaning in the family room, I saw that there were a couple of spots on the couch, so I'm gonna go in with this furniture cleaner that we actually got from Bob's, which is the same exact place that I had gotten our couch. I get questions on this couch all the time, and I do have it linked down below. You basically can customize it and create your own. So there's different pieces, and you literally just build it out the way you like it.
ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
Not too much needed to be done in the dining room, just a quick sweep and then clear off this table because it has been my makeshift desk, and this is basically where I work from every single week. And I'm gonna put away all of Riley's stuff because of course she does hang out in here with me while I'm getting my work done.
Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
I cannot wait for Riley to get her Easter basket because I picked up these little like flower seeds from the Target dollar spot, and I figured it would be something fun for us to do to plant her plants, and then even use this little like water can which she has been obsessed with, and I figured it would just be something fun for us to do together.
I know it isn't logical. That's something that you do to me is chemical. I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me. I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you. something.